Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time it is that you come to this channel on this video. Thanks for being here, everybody. Working something up here. Our copal. That's wonderful. Ooh, that's nice. Copal is the tree of life incense, so it's really, really wonderful for these moments. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this morning, shall we? Hope you got your tea. Got some nice cinnamon tea here. Start the day off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Getting some good smoke off that now. Oh, that's nice. Hello, Spirit. Which storyline would you like to share with the collective this morning, please? And thank you. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please? Please and thank you. In the central energy. In the central energy, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the upright. An inheritance, being generous with something that you have obtained. Could just be with your the sacred gifts that you have, with a healing or whatever it is that you enrich yourself with. Perhaps knowledge that you share about whatever. Challenges. We've got the challenge here is the Emperor. Somebody's challenged by the Emperor, by his authority and his rules, and the structure that he has going on in the subconscious. In the subconscious, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. A cycle is beginning new. So you've got your Six of Pentacles there, a generosity, an inheritance. In the subconscious, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a new venture, a prosperous new venture. In the recent past, you've got Temperance, balance and harmony. A restoration of balance and harmony, perhaps, in your life, in your environment, in your mind. Could be an earth angel restoring balance and harmony. Intentions and expectations. You've got the Fool here. New beginnings. New beginnings that you can trust in, that you can have faith in. in the near future. In the near future, we've got the Three of Swords. So it looks like balance is restored. You've got this new innocent beginning. You're coming into an inheritance, maybe a new career or some sort of prosperity. Somebody's challenged by this Emperor here. I'm not saying it's you. I'm thinking that this person is probably challenging somebody else who's here getting cut out from your new beginning. Somebody's getting divorced. Somebody's betrayed you. There could be a betrayal. Somebody may be sitting here waiting to betray you, or there's just a divorce from those who have, or he or she or those who have. Damn, this is nice, guys. I got myself this new little fry pan here, and it's getting hot, so I got myself this new little coaster here too, with a little tea light under there. But it didn't work to heat up the pan enough, so I'm just using it to hold my pan now. But isn't that cute? My cute little setup here. Copal, copal, copal. Tree of life, tree of life. Whew, let us come alive in this new cycle. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you. So there's a heartbreak and a suffering for those who betrayed you. In the lens that's being looked through. The Ace of Wands. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here. You've got new opportunities in this new beginning. You're starting new projects. There could be a new purpose, a new sense of purpose with this new career. You're very passionate about it. It's offering you an opportunity of growth. And perhaps for your environment as well. In the environment. Yeah. Five of Swords. Sneaky bullies. Trying to be abusive and thieve from you still. You can't get rid of them. They're here wanting to F things up because that's what they do best. That's their purpose. Intentions and expectations. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. We've got the Empress. So they're hoping they can be seen as an Empress. They're hoping they can what? They're afraid of the Empress. They want to fight because they're afraid of what the Empress will do, the mother. They want to fight with the mother. They want to fight with the divine feminine because she's cutting them off from her new beginning. She's like, F you, get out of here. I'm not dealing with you anymore. And they're like, oh, yes, you are. Because they're afraid of what you're going to do with this new inheritance, this new beginning, this new career, this new job. And they're challenged because the Emperor is supporting you here. Your structure, your foundation. And there's rules. The outcome, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands. You've just reached an important milestone, and naysayers are trying to knock you back. It happens all the time. And this is the thing, this is why overnight success takes 15 years. Because every step of the way, you're gonna meet people like this who want to force you to fail or to prove yourself somehow worthy of this success. They want to fight you, fight you, fight you. They don't want to make it easy. You have to prove yourself worthy. or they're going to take it. So you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to hold your own. You're going to remain stable. But you will be dealing with this crap because it's just part of success. Persevering through challenges. You know, these ones will call it a competition because they think that they're in competition, that they can take it from you, right? And that they can have it. You are looking at it as though it's a challenge because you know that there's some immature bullies wanting to come around. and all this is forcing you to do, I'm sorry, all this is forcing you to do is to expand in your own soul's growth when it comes to developing new and improved ways of defending your boundaries. They're afraid of the Empress because she's done that. And she has support by the Emperor. And the Hierophant. Which is causing fear and anxiety. King of Wands is here, a leader, overcoming challenges, and the world turns. The world turns. And there is joy and harmony, a reunion of the sacred wisdom holders, the High Priestess. So the Empress could be an earth angel, High Priestess. The Empress is an earth angel, High Priestess, that these ones have been trying to overtake or take the identity of, and they're getting cut off. She has the support of the Emperor and the Hierophant because she is Temperance, Empress, High Priestess. Wow, this is really freaking awesome. She's the Empress, has the support of the Emperor. She's the High Priestess, has the support of the Hierophant. And she's an earth angel. This, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to continue to pull cards. It's the beginning of a new cycle. A new 1,000-year cycle, 2,000-year cycle, however the cycle, 25,000 years, I don't know. We've got forgiveness here. Forgiveness for your faith. You're coming into your inheritance, your abundance. Your Six of Pentacles here is supported by the Emperor, or somebody's challenged by the Emperor. I think it's supported by the Emperor. And this person that's getting divorced here with the Three of Swords, and they're in the Five of Swords energy, they're challenged by this Emperor because he's like right here. Yeah, no personality. No personality. You're not pretending. There's no pretending. You're not faking it. You're not an actor or an actress. You're the real deal. This isn't just a role you're playing. You're very generous and kind. competition. You're challenged by competition. Maybe this Emperor is here in competition. There could be an Emperor here. You're not faking it. You're not an actor or an actress. You're coming into your prosperous new beginning, your inheritance here. You're very generous. Your challenge is there's an Emperor here in competition. It's what it looks like right now. It may change. Let us get some more details. In your subconscious, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So you've got a new career here. It could be that the Emperor is dealing with your competition. Or that there's an Emperor in competition. Do nothing. Abundance. So you've got abundance. You've got the Six of Pentacles, which is abundance and inheritance. And then an Ace of Pentacles, a new venture and abundance. You got prosperity, mega prosperity. Huge prosperity you're coming into. You didn't do anything. You haven't done anything. You're just loving. This Emperor is either in competition for your position or they are dealing with your competition. We'll have to see. You got the Temperance energy in the recent past. Vanity. You're bringing sensibility. You're bringing balance to the vanity, to this mirroring thing that's going on. And you've got new beginnings. That could be that the earth angels have risen. And now there is balance here between those who are vain and those who are original, authentic. So there's a new beginning here. Bohemian, artist, creator, manifester, generator, the brilliant mind that sees potentiality and pulls it out of the ethers, perhaps connected to spirit and intimately co-creating in that way. There's a heartbreak for somebody here because they betrayed you. They were disloyal. There could be some kind of disloyalty here, some kind of betrayal. There's a divorce. Service. Somebody's getting cut off from your services. Somebody's getting cut off from your services, Empress. You're cutting them off. You've got your willpower is strong. You're in your Ace of Wands energy. This is a new beginning, full of this desire to create, right? Something new, inspirational. Yeah, somebody's getting cut off of your inheritance. You're cutting somebody off from your services that you have here. You're not offering services to somebody. Could be this Emperor who's been in competition with you. Martyr. 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 They want to martyr you, Empress. This emperor is in competition and wants to martyr you because you're cutting them off, and they want to take control over your inheritance. They're here in the environment with conflict and abuse. They want to martyr your new beginning. They want to destroy it. Wise guy. A wise guy. A wise guy bringing conflict. They want to martyr your new beginning. They're afraid of what the Empress is going to do. She's cutting them off from their services. So they need to martyr her. They need to unalive her and steal her inheritance, basically. Because these particular masculines, they didn't earn anything. The only way they got it was to unalive the actual Empress and to take it. They're not honorable folk. They're not true masculines. They're brutal. They're not protectors. They're destroyers. So they're concerned, or they're afraid because this Empress is taking care of herself. And she is here holding her own, maintaining control. Or that's what they want. Let's see how it's going to work out. It's not their read, it's her read. She's coming into the inheritance. So she's maintaining control. She's holding her own. She's challenged by an emperor, wise guy, in competition, bringing conflict. Chicken. She's not a chicken. The Empress is no pussy. I don't know why that just came out. Sorry. Spirit. She's not afraid. She's not afraid of these religious people, whoever this is, trying to take her spiritual throne. Fucking bastards. This teacher is trying to find her location so that they can puppet her and bring her hardship. Attention has been brought to this. It's prophesied. So it could be that somebody's going to make an appearance and they're going to fight somebody. They want to put this wholesome person in the grave and be them. But there is a defense. There is a defense. She has knowledge to defend herself. And this player is going to get disconnected. And we're going to explore. There's an explorer here. Or maybe she's an explorer. Or maybe there's an explorer. Maybe we're going to explore various ways of bringing peace. She's in the limelight position here. And in this new career, and there's justice served. Justice is being served. She's in a limelight position. She's cutting off this wise guy emperor from her services, and she's expecting to take this seat in this new career as she is. She's not a pretender. She's not a faker. She's not a personality. She's not an actress. She's very optimistic and playful. Regarding, she's in a sense of privilege, and people are trying to bring drama to her pathway, and she's handling it perfectly. So that's that. Okay. And this snake is working both sides, or trying to They're working both sides, trying to drive the shine. This is a witch. This could be the witch leader. Ooh. The leader of the witches wants your things. They're working hard for it, Empress. They have addictions, and you survived the conflict. Congratulations, you're innocent. And you are Arcana. You're very important. And you're resting in your purpose. This Emperor is all pissy. This is a big bitch is what it is. Big wise guy bitch. So you don't have to do anything. You didn't do anything. You are coming into your inheritance here. You're an Empress. You take care of yourself. You know what self-care is about. You stop and you smell the roses. Everything is good. You're the one who provides the services. You're the one with the inheritance and the wealth. And you're cutting this Emperor off, and he is mad. He's so mad. He's like, bitch, get back here. But you're not afraid. Chicken's in the reverse, and you know how to take care of yourself. And you're like, neglected. You're coming into your inheritance. You're very generous. You're not an actress or a personality. You're not pretending. You were neglected. You were neglected by this Emperor who was in competition with you. That's your challenge. They failed to give you what you needed. Third party. They were busy rolling around in the hay with, low vibrational people. Probably doing sex magic, trying to sully you, to make you look like you're not what you are. You're coming into this new career. You didn't do anything. Soul tie. There's no soul tie here. There's no soul tie here. You're not bound to this Emperor anymore. There's a divorce. You're not bound to this Emperor. There's no soul tie. They neglected you, competing with you out of vanity, and you brought balance to that situation. You could be an earth angel. There's no more soul tie. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Whatever they were trying to set you up as, you didn't do it. You were not who they said you were. They said you were somebody else, and then they neglected you in a bad way while they were out whoring around, partying it up. I'm an Emperor. Thinking they were in competition with you when all they were really doing was brutalizing you. They were the biggest a-hole in the world. So you no longer have a soul tie with that person. They're very vain. There's sensibility here regarding this vanity. Their values are all about money. Money and effing. Money and effing. Ooh, I'm so pretty. Let's go have sex. Ooh, So whatever. You're an earth angel, and you've got this innocent new beginning. One that you can trust and have faith in. You're not going to have to deal with this crap. You're a creator. You're very artistic. Beautifully unique. These ones made mistakes with you. This vain person whose values were all about money, they made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs because they're getting cut off from your services. This is your inheritance, and you're cutting them off. Because they betrayed you. They were disloyal. And you're divorcing them. There's no more soul tie here. It's done. Because of this. They were competing with you while having sex with all these other people, probably laying it on you, this whatever, orgy magic or whatever, trying to sully you, but you didn't do anything. They were trying to make you appear as though you weren't this. And they were using all their little Hobag friends to do it. So they're getting cut off from your services. They're getting cut off from your inheritance. There's no more soul tie. They can't touch it. They cannot touch it. They're mad. All their little girlfriends and them are mad. So are all their little brohos. You've got responsibilities here. Family responsibilities. Your services are going to those who are responsible families. This person, this emperor, is getting divorced and cut off because he's a third-party little brutal hobag who decided that he was going to martyr your potentialities and take them from you. And he's still here thinking that. He wants to martyr your new opportunity to provide services to responsible families because they're feeling broken and shattered about it. You've got this potential new beginning, a new opportunity. You're very passionate about it. It's a new project. You're offering services. You're sharing your wealth, your inheritance with family units. Those who are very serious about their children, their homes, their family trees, the generations to come, the stability and safety and security and happiness within that structure. That's what you're providing services for. And this emperor here, he's just a third-party hobag, probably in competition with you, with his third-party sleazeballs, as wise guy. And I don't know which way he's swinging, but I think he's swinging all the way, because look at that. He's here with his bros in third parties. So you've got the Five of Swords here. Sneaky, bully, thieving, abusive relationships. This is a wise guy. He's afraid of what people are going to say. He's afraid because you're the Empress and you care for yourself. You have self-care. You see the beauty. You take care of yourself. You recognize the divine within you, and you make sure that she receives every kindness and every goodness and every mercy that you can provide. You take care of your inner divine as though she's the most precious thing in the multiverse, because she is. She supports you in every way. If your inner divine is out of balance, then your mental and everything's going to get thrown off. You got to take care of that. So you do, and they're afraid because people see that. They might see that. They don't want people to see that. They're afraid of what people are going to say. It could be that you are seen as an Empress who self-cares. You're not this third-party hobag that they tried to set you up as. Your services are for responsible family units, and this emperor just wanted to party all the time while family units suffered. Unappreciated. This reflection, this low vibrational emperor here didn't appreciate you. They didn't appreciate your motherly qualities, the nurturing that you provided, the self-love. They didn't appreciate your self-love. They wanted you to be a hobag, get dirty in the dirt, do something nasty. But you didn't want to go there. So this low vibrational emperor completely didn't care about you. And you're standing up for yourself here in this competition. You're maintaining control. You're persevering, and you're not afraid. This emperor took you to be weak. Why? Because you're a woman. Why? Because all his third-party hobags are weak. They do whatever they tell him to do, or whatever he tells them to do. In the shadows. Makes him feel powerful. The more people that want to please him, the more powerful he feels. This is an unexpected outcome. You held your own, you maintained control, you're not afraid, you're no chicken, and this is an unexpected outcome. They saw you as a pansy, and you're just not that. They're confused. These third parties who do whatever he commands are confused about your strength, your courage, your perseverance as the Empress. They really thought that they were going to be able to prove themselves to be more than the Empress, I guess, by fucking around with this Emperor. I don't know. They're confused. There's an understanding here. You see both sides of this story. They're unsatisfied. They reminiscing about all the inside jokes, everything they did to hurt you in the shadows, secretly. Now they want to mend this connection because they're feeling overwhelmed by the stress. They're being isolated. You're putting space between you and the liars. Empress doesn't need any liars in her camp. She's not going to provide any services to these cheating, lying whorebags that tried to destroy her reputation and shit. They're feeling her absence and they want to escape. They want to escape whatever it is. What? They want to escape this poverty. They want to escape the fact that they've been cut off. They want to talk. They're daydreaming about talking. They're having these fantasies about talking. They're hoping that you'll understand how they feel. They might come in and say, I've never felt a passion this intense and want to take part of your destiny. Because they and their third-party hobags are in regret and hurting from the damage they've caused. To an inseparable, loving being, the truth is there. They missed their opportunity to be with this Empress, and now they're running because she's reunited with somebody else. She's reunited with the Earth Angelic clan. She's reunited with the Hierophant here. And these ones are in fear about that because she was able to reconnect with the Most High. She's got a connection with the Most High. And this little dirtbag and his third-party hobags couldn't sully her reputation with the Most High. She is seen as a lover of families, and she's coming into this inheritance, and this is what that inheritance is going to be applied to. These ones have dirty little habits, and they sabotage themselves while trying to sabotage her. They're chasing after her, hoping they can get forgiveness, but she's holding back. Because she's holding back for an irreplaceable love that can never be matched, a love of reciprocity, equal give and take, and she's detaching from these guilty, indecisive little hobags. She doesn't want to have anything to do with them. She's going for a new commitment with this soul contract here. She's in a new commitment with somebody else. And there's unfinished business with these prideful, egoic bastards that tried to unalive her and destroy her reputation and her future. She's got a new chapter here. She's loving herself, and she's still trying to heal. And it's too late for the unworthy to do anything about it. Betrayal. Who was that here? You got the Hierophant here. And somebody's afraid. These ones are afraid of this King of Wands who's overcoming challenges. She's got this King of Wands in her court. He's really fired up about turning this wheel and getting on with his life. And he wants that Empress in his life. And all those services will be provided to their family. Not this dirty little hoe bag with his third parties in competition. This High Priestess is reconciled and leaving home. High Priestess, Empress, Earth Angel in her chariot. Moving on. Moving freaking on. Mastery. She's got mastery here. dealing with this Emperor, she has gained a whole bunch of mastery, which translates into a great inheritance, right? And these ones have to withdraw. They need to walk a freaking way because the King of Swords is here with the Queen of Pentacles, and they're calling judgment. They're binding the shit out of these people. And the Queen of Swords. These ones are getting their shit handed to them. They're having to defend themselves. Queen of Swords is coming at them. Oh man. Yeah, they're effed up. This Empress is not alone. She's not alone, and she's not afraid, and she's walking forward, and she's saying, "Bah, fun freaking goo." I'm laughing because it just came in through my mind that with the Ace of Wands here, it's like you this potential beginning. It's like you have a desire and an urge to martyr those who broke and shattered their promises, their responsibilities. It's like you're having a desire to martyr those who fucked you all up. This freaking wise guy in the environment trying to be sneaky so that they can abuse you. It could be that they want to martyr your new opportunity. They're feeling broken and shattered. They're all freaked out. They're afraid of what people are going to say. All right, so you're coming into your inheritance. You're not an actor or an actress. They failed to give you what you needed. You weren't pretending at all. There was nothing. They neglected you. They said some things, and it just wasn't true. They were playing at love. They were playing games with you. They neglected you. You're not, you weren't playing. You weren't pretending. But you were neglected by those who were. This Emperor here, in competition with third parties, he never loved. He thought with his the small whatever, the non-thinking brain, the one that just swells, and the one that gets swelling all the time, the little brain that swells up all the time. Yeah, he's working with that kind of a situation in competition with these third parties with the swelled head, right? I'm special. They don't want to face it. They don't want to face the fact that you've got this new career. You're coming into your inheritance. You did not do anything. Therefore, this soul tie is over. You're an earth angel. You're balanced. You're harmonized internally. And this vain person has values that are just about money. Your values are way too different. They're grieving here. Because you're in balance, you're harmonized, you're doing well for yourself. You are coming into this new beginning. You're innocent. You're an innocent creator. You're an artist. You're a whatever you visualize, you can pull forth. You're very faithful. Whoever this vain person is, this Emperor, they made mistakes. And they're tired. They're tired. They're emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. They're in a Three of Swords. They're in a heartbreak and they're suffering because they're getting a divorce for betrayal and disloyalty to the family. This Empress's services are going to the family, not these third-party hoe bags in competition for a good time, a party. I need the money so I can go get more hoe bags and party. No, she's not. The Empress isn't giving you that crap. She knows who you are. She knows what you've done. There's no soul tie here. They don't want to face it. They're divorced. They're divorced. It's over. It's freaking over. Their needs won't be met. The Empress was the nurturer. The Empress was the wealth. And he fucked it all over with all his little friends, thinking he was all grand. His needs will not be met. The Empress is taking her needs and she's going into this new family, potentially with that King of Wands. And all her services, all this wealth will be applied to the new family. And however that branches out, right? The family's going to be pretty big. So you've got the Ace of Wands here. The lens that's being looked through is the Ace of Wands. You've got willpower. You've got this really passionate new beginning here. And you're very excited about it. It could be that you have a desire to martyr those who broke all their promises. And martyr means to me in this situation, you're cutting them off. You're cutting them off. Like they're dead to you. Like you just don't care anymore. You know, they abused you. And forgiveness, in my mind, according to the love that I have from my inner divine, is forgiveness is for my inner divine is a release of that which tried to destroy her. So that to me is martyr. So there is this desire to martyr those who broke promises, to release them, to divorce them, to stop pouring energy into them, to stop giving them life, to stop letting them siphon off of you. Empress, you're no longer going to offer your tit to the wise guy who's bringing conflict. You're just releasing them. Let it go. They broke every promise. They're feeling shattered about it because you don't care anymore. And they're adrift. They refused to settle down or be responsible, and now they're set. You're releasing them. So they're here in the environment. They want to fight with you. They want to win at all costs. They've been defeated, but they're still here in the environment wanting to fight. This wise guy. They're afraid of what people are going to say. They lost. They lost. They're afraid because the Empress is here in evolution. She's evolved. She has gathered a whole bunch of knowledge about whatever this emperor and his little clan had going on. And, ooh, let's do this. Ooh, let's do that. So she survived. She was able to sever this soul tie. She's here in her seat. She's got this new responsible family. She's martyring this. She's like cutting it off. Throw it away. No longer any part of this mindset. Gone. Disappear. Blowing in the wind. Weeds. Seeds of weeds. Rocky. So the Empress is here, able to self-care. This low vibrational entity was unappreciative, and they made the road very tough for the Empress. And it could be that the low vibrational people who did not appreciate this Empress are going to have a rocky road ahead of them, and that's what they're afraid of. This low vibrational people did not appreciate the Empress, this wise guy, who is defeated, and now they're going to have a rocky road. She was able to persevere and stand up for herself. She's not alone, obviously. The Hierophant and that King of Wands is there. And she's not afraid. And it's an unexpected outcome. They weren't expecting that. What did they figure? They figured that she was going to behave like these third parties. Did this emperor really just have himself so deluded that he thought that this Empress, who takes very good care of herself, was just going to crumble and fail like he envisioned these ones would? He put her in the same category, and he put them beneath. He put her beneath these ones, is what he did. He saw her as less than this. The Empress, High Priestess, Earth Angel. He put her below them. And she simply doesn't care anymore. She's cutting them off. There's no care. There's no anger. There's no care. There's no connection whatsoever. It's like, pff, done. Severed, martyred, right out of the brain. They're not going to be able to escape. You're not struggling, and then they can't escape. You've got protection. You're persevering. You're standing up for yourself, holding your own, maintaining control. You're not afraid. There's no chicken in you. This is an unexpected outcome. You're not struggling with this, and they can't escape. They've lost. You are fierce. You're acting aggressively. You're protecting yourself. You're not beneath these third parties. You're not less than what this emperor tried to make you out to be. He's deluded. He's childish. He's a child in a man's body. He's far away. He could be at a distance. He made your life very hard, or things are going to get very hard for him, alone, in the dark. He fucked up. Everything's crumbling, and this is ending. He's going to want forgiveness, but forgiveness for him is permission to continue doing whatever he's doing. Oh, I'll change. I'll change. You know, the simple and proven repetitiveness of narcissists, abusers, hoe bags that say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. She didn't mean anything to me. Blah 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 blah. I'll never happen again," and then it always does. So forgiveness for this person is just permission to continue in their ways. You're going to continue allowing it by forgiving it. And you're not going to do that. You're like martyring it. You're like, no, I'm cutting this the F off all the freaking way. Your needs will not be covered by my services. There's no soul tie here. You are an abundant, limitless being. You can manifest anything you want in this world, and they were playing games with you. They put you beneath. Empress, High Priestess, Earth Angel. They buried you beneath this, and then saw you as less than this. They're surprised. that you were able to persevere through the torturous, traumatic, mental, energetic, emotional crap they put you through. The neglect, the games that they were playing with a person who cared, who truly cared. So you're coming into your inheritance. You're not faking it at all. You're not a pretend person. You're the real deal. They neglected you. They failed to give you what you needed. They were playing at love. They were playing games with you. It was just a freaking game. It was a competition for this emperor. He saw you as an empress and he's like, oh yeah, now I'm going to go crush her. And he's worried. He's worried. Because you were the one with the wealth. While he had you trapped in this soul tie, he could do whatever he wanted to you. Take whatever he wanted from you. Abuse you and see you however he wanted to. But there's no more soul tie. They're worried because they were playing games with you. This emperor was in competition. They put you beneath all of their third-party hoe bags. They don't want to face it. Failure. They're worried because their love games failed. They don't want to face it. They thought for sure that fucking around was going to get them exactly all the wealth and all the inheritance and all the goodness, and they could continue just being a hoe bag, and it was all going to be great. They failed. You've got your new career here. You didn't do anything. There's no more soul tie. You were not guilty of whatever it was they were accusing you of. They could not capture you and trap you. There's a change here. You're an earth angel. You've restored balance to this vanity, this value system that was all about money. They're grieving. It didn't work out the way that they imagined it. They're feeling the loss. They're feeling the loss. They're feeling the loss of the abundant, limitless being who can manifest whatever they want in the physical reality. That all came from the Empress. That this lion, cheat, and whore of an emperor put beneath his third-party hoe bags and tried to destroy. They're feeling the absence of this abundant earth angel that they were so envious of. She's got a new beginning here, an innocent new beginning. She is innocent. So there's this opportunity for this creator. She's this beautiful creator. She's got a beautiful mind. She's an artist. Everything she creates is beauty. And she's got wings on. She's an angel. She brings the above to the middle ground, right? This new opportunity to revamp the structure. Like it's the earth angels are here to do a job, to be of service to families, to make sure that they have what they need, to meet their financial and emotional needs. This is her service. This is what the wealth is for. This is her service. The earth angel service is to provide for the people of the families to make sure that they have their home, to make sure that they have all their needs, their food and all of that, and that they're not struggling. This is, see, the governing system that we have right now hijacked the earth angels' status and wealth. And then they decided to be little third-party hoe bags with golden toilets and hammers and shit, having ballroom parties, pretending that they're super uber, successful, when they're nothing except a thief of that which belongs to the family. Discipline. The Empress is very, very disciplined. She can accomplish what she sets her mind to. She's an abundant, limitless being that this emperor demoted and buried under a bunch of third-party hoe bags. Earth Angel, freaking High Priestess, Empress. Abundant, limitless manifester. They made mistakes. They're emotionally exhausted. Their needs aren't being met. They've been divorced. She's cut them off. She's like, I'm done with you. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. She sees very, very clearly now who and what is who and what. Everybody, while they thought that she was buried underneath all of this, she was taking notes. And so was the Hierophant and that King of Wands. They were taking notes as to what was happening to her, as to what this emperor was doing with his third parties. Everything was seen. Everything is known. Every player has verified their choices. And that's the thing about verification and cycles, everybody gets the opportunity to change, to grow, to be something else, to elevate through free will choice, to add value to their soul and to elevate into something new and improved or whatever, because the goal is to be better or more than you were before. But this guy was just really, really digging where he was at, the groove that he got himself into. Fear. So you've got this new beginning. You've got your Ace of Wands. You're very passionate about it. There's martyring. You're martyring those people who broke their promises. You're setting them adrift. Okay, they refuse to settle down and be responsible, and now they're in fear because you're completely letting them go. You're martyring them right out of your memory. Get out. They no longer exist for you. So there was a defeat in this conflict. The wise guy was defeated. They're worried about what people are going to say. They're worried about the gossip. They lost. They're not getting forgiven. There's no forgiveness. The Empress is here taking care of herself. They're afraid because the Empress was able to take care of herself. This low vibrational entity had no appreciation for the Empress, and now they're afraid because their life is going to be very rocky. And it's going to be a long, tough road. The Empress was able to... let me pull a card. I get caught up in the story. They have no courage. They have no courage. This brutalizer, Hobag, has no courage because the Empress survived what they put her through. And now they might have to experience exactly what they put her through, and they're afraid. Because there's no forgiveness. Seven of Wands here. There is a standing up for yourself, maintaining control. You've got protection within this competition. You're not a chicken. This is an unexpected outcome for this entity. You're not struggling, and they can't escape. They can't escape the guilt. It could be that their mind is really drowning in guilt. It could be that they're actually starting to feel something. I don't know. But mostly it's probably self-pity. It's just self-pity. Trust. Honesty, service. This is the future. One you can trust in. It's guided by the inner voice. It's guided by the connection to source. It's very honest and true. This service that's being provided to the family unit. My baby. He wanted to come say hi. Hi. All right, baby. Oh, so what we got here is we're a future that you can trust in. It's guided by the Hierophant, the Most High, the Source. You can trust in it. It's honest and true. This service that's being provided is the real deal. You got service. I feel good when I can help others. This Empress feels very good when she can help others. She's a divine mother, earth angel, high priestess, connected to the Most High Source. This is amazing. This adversity is going to surrender. They need to surrender their need to control. They don't know what to do. They're stuck in their head in grief. They can't escape the guilt. This judgment for what they did to relationships that were meant to serve the higher and greater good out of pride. This high priestess, Empress, Earth Angel, has her freedom, and she's focused on the lighter side of life. Everything happens in divine order. She's very patient. She's very patient with envy. She's successful. She knows that there's no greater goal than to love, and she is at peace. And she's a being of love. She's releasing all negative energy. She's releasing all negative energy. And they need to accept that they need to accept the things that they cannot change. Balance is being restored in love. Self-esteem. She possesses gifts of the soul that benefit herself and others. And she's never alone. Even if she's alone, she's never alone. So they buried her underneath all of these third parties, thinking that they're never going to see her again. But she just fortified her relationship with Source and elevated through a connection that they didn't have, that they forgot about, that they were unaware of. This religious person coming after your spiritual throne, trying to find your location. This Emperor could be a religious person, could be some bigwig in some freaking corporation or whatever. You're cutting them off. You're cutting them off. Whoever this is, they've been walking around like they were the Redeemer or whatever, and they're just not. They're a third-party hoe bag that buried the mother underneath all of these little frilly sex kittens. He really thought he was all that. He probably convinced himself, because these third parties, after cycles of, commanding them and getting them to do whatever kind of horrible things that he was all, get into, whatever. And that it went both ways, because he's got this competition here. And it could very well be that this Emperor is actually into the opposite sex and only wanted the qualities of the Empress to fuel their environment, because the nurture, the wealth is with the Empress. The wealth is with the Empress, High Priestess, Earth Angel in this story. At least it is now. She was able to escape that soul tie and get a divorce. And now these ones are being martyred right out of her mind, right out of her life. So they want to apologize, but that's bullshit, okay? Heinous crimes such as this, there's no apology. It's like air. It has no substance. But this kind of apology, it doesn't even bring life. It's not even as good as air, because air gives life. But this apology, it's dead. There's nothing there. It's just words. Baby, it popped up there, didn't it, my love? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you've got the Six of Pentacles here. You're coming into your inheritance. Oopsie. Prosperity. There's no greed in you. You're not greedy. You're very generous with your prosperity. There's no greed in you. You're not pretending. You're not acting. This Emperor got with you and then took everything from you. They were playing at love. They were not serious about it. They're very worried about the games they were playing. They failed to give you what you needed. They took everything from this Empress and didn't give her shit. Buried her under the disgustingness of these third world enemies. Were they doing orgy magic and putting it on her all the time to make her seem as though she was foul? I don't know, but it's sick. The sick games that this person was doing, you're completely uninterested. in this person. Absolutely not. Past. They're part of the past. They don't want to face it. They failed. You have a new career here with the Ace of Pentacles. You did not do anything, so you were able to break that soul tie. There has been a change. The Most High God, Source, allowed you to break that soul tie because you were innocent. You didn't do anything. Whatever these ones were laying upon you, you didn't do it. The Empress didn't do it. This abundant, limitless being who can manifest anything they want in the physical reality. This earth angel, high priestess, empress, who takes care of herself, who loves the divine within her and her connection to source. It's very sacred. Her life is. And what they did to it is unforgivable. They can't yell about it. There's no yelling about it. You're not yelling about it. You're not even going to argue about it. You're not mad. You're not unhappy. You don't want anybody to feel bad. You're just breaking this soul tie. It's a change. You didn't do anything. And you're like, oh, I didn't do anything. And I'm just out of here. I'm taking all my stuff. And I'm going to write you out of my mind. I'm going to martyr you. The memory of you. And your existence. Right out of my mind, right out of my life. There's no apologies. You're not accepting any apologies. You're severing all connections. There's no need to be courted to this environment or these energies anymore. It's done. Just done. So you've got the Fool here, the new beginnings. It's innocent. You are innocent and you have this new opportunity to move forward. You're a creator. You're very disciplined and you can accomplish what you set your mind to. You are everything that they wanted to be, and that's why they siphoned it out of you and pretended that they were, while making you suffer, while doing things, wearing your energy to try to follow you. They made mistakes and they're emotionally exhausted right now from dealing with everything. They're tired. They wish they could right their wrongs, but they've gone way far too far with this. Way far too far with this. You're uninterested and they need a safe space. You're uninterested and they need a safe space. Their needs aren't being met. Stretch, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry guys. I'm not really. I love my baby. Anytime he wants love, he's got it. All right, so you've got growth here. You grew, you have expanded. You know now what this particular entity or energy is. And so you're divorcing yourself from it. You're cutting yourself off. You're not sharing your wealth or your services with them anymore. You're cutting them off. You're divorcing them. Your services are for responsible families. Empathy. You see, you're open to seeing both sides of a situation for those who care, right? Okay. So anyway. He likes to walk on me sometimes. He just likes to make himself known. And sometimes it happens when I'm talking to you guys. I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to deny him at all. No, 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 no. That's my baby. Love. Support. See, this Empress has empathy. She's open to seeing both sides of the situation. She wants to make sure that the family unit's emotional and financial needs are met. That's part of her service, is support and love. She's the divine mother. She's the nurturer. She's the one with all of the wealth, all of the abundance, and she pours it into the family. And this emperor, little bastard that was here with his bro hose and all of his third parties, were siphoning it out of her and then just having a good freaking time on it while the family units suffered in this world. You can see it. It's all over the damn place. This is a real deal on a macro, and I'm sure it's on a micro too. But this is what her thing is. This is her career. This is her purpose. And her partner decided he didn't want to work with her. He wanted to compete with her and go have fun with his bro hose. So she's here with the future. The Ace of Wands. Willpower. The urge to create these new opportunities for growth. She's martyring right out of the thing everybody who broke their promises. Everybody who refused to, come on now, everybody who refused to settle down and be responsible. They broke every promise. They could have martyred others who they made promises to. And now they're in fear because they're being set adrift in this future. They completely effed up. They could have martyred people that they made promises to. Other people in this scenario, whoever these brohos are, it was their career, man. It was their freaking career. It could be that you are concentrating and focusing on advancing everything. It could be that your job is to make sure that these family units grow, advance. You know, it used to be that the family tree would, like, generations strong, you know, big houses, big families, you know, holidays with everybody seated around the table. You have to pull out extra tables and extra chairs, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what this Empress is here to support. This is her career. She is the supporter to make sure that everybody's financial and emotional needs are met. And these ones, you know what they did? They made sure that both parents were out there working while the children were in the hands of somebody who wasn't even perhaps viable, responsible. And then it screwed up the minds of those children. This is so irresponsible what this emperor did. They were all about abusive relationships, bullying people, stealing, sneaking around. Just a wise guy. Ooh, I'm intelligent. I'm clever. I can fuck anybody over I want in any way, shape, or form. They were having a great time. They're worried about what people are going to say because they lost and there's no forgiveness. Travel. They might be traveling. They might want to travel. They might want to go somewhere. They are going somewhere. It could be that they're being martyred to another timeline. They're afraid because she's got control of her life, of her inheritance, of her wealth, of her authority. She's in her proper position here, making these changes, supporting with love, loving units, loving family units. She's here to support with love, love. That's the Divine Mother. And it begins with self-care. Tending in the most gentle way the divine within. That precious divine within. The Divine Mother knows how to take care of herself when there's people that are unfriendly. This is bad news, man. This low vibrational group of folks here, they did not appreciate the mother at all. Their lives are going to be really rocky. They have no courage. This is bad, bad news for them. Because she has protection, she was able to stand up for herself. She's maintaining control. There is a defense. She was able to persevere through these challenges. She's not a chicken. This is an unexpected outcome that didn't go the way they expected it would be. She's not struggling. They can't escape their guilt. Growth. Growth. They can't escape their guilt. I see something inside of you. You know, this person might have a growth. They might have a growth inside of them. They can't escape their guilt. There might be a growth inside of them. They might have something growing inside of them. Whatever that would be. I don't know, but it's growing inside of them and they can't escape it. Their guilt. We've got check-in. A check-in, they may have to go to the doctor and say goodbye. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.